Oh goodness, baby. Come here. Come here. You're just gonna get right up here with me. Okay. Okay, you gotta lay down. You gotta sit down. Alright, I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but for you, I'll make anything work. Can you sit for me? Can you sit? No, you can't have my tea. You're gonna have to sit down. I know, it's very stressful because there's things all surrounding you. Just relax. Relax your muscles. Relax. Alright. We are gonna go through the haul. I am gonna show you guys like 4 items that I got yesterday. So yesterday I went earlier in the day and I found a box that had vintage Warhammer figures and cannons, which was super exciting, and also lifelike train pieces, like train cars, train tracks, transformer, like all that stuff. So I did get to like sort of value it last night after I did the haul video, and it looks to be about $700 worth of stuff in this box, which is super exciting because even if I got $400, that's, I mean, off of $4, that's awesome. So I got that yesterday and I went back because I was like, whoever donated this surely has other things like this that are collectible. And I did not find any more Warhammer, but I did find a Hero Scape. And this is the Master Set 2 Swarm of Morrow. And it is missing like 7 pieces, which normally would be like a complete deal breaker. But this has like literally over 200 pieces in it. So I don't think that it's a huge deal, but when I realized I was missing pieces, I did comp out the parts. Sorry, I know that's probably noisy. I comped out the parts, like if I just parted it out, because the thing with the Hero Scapes is you can sort of like build and expand. So even if somebody doesn't need replacement parts, they'll buy extra parts so that they can expand the game. So games like that their parts tend to be more valuable because, you know, there's 2 different uses, either replacement parts or expansion. And it looks like if I part it out, it'll be worth closer to $400, and it was like $3. It will take a little bit longer to sell that way, but I don't care. Like, because it'll all be stored in one box. I'm gonna just, as I list it, like in lots, I'm gonna put those lots in a baggie, and then I'm gonna put all those baggies in this box and then store it on top of my toys. So every time I sell one, I just slide out the box, pull out the baggie, ship it. So not a big deal, but that is a really good profit on that one too. So I am glad that I went back. And then the other 3 things I got last night when I went back, I did find this set. They are like Grecian, like sort of Mediterranean ceramic houses. And there are 12 of them here. I think I need to make sure y'all can see me. Yesterday I noticed that like the video was like cutting off or something, so I just want to make sure that y'all can see me. But they are like little Grecian buildings. And the last set that sold of these, there was only 6 of them, and it did sell for $40. So I would imagine for these 12 I could at least get that $40. I don't know how quickly they'll sell because they don't have an actual brand on them. I just know from both Google searching and eBay image searching that they are Grecian. A couple of them do have handmade ceramics on the bottom, like embossed in the bottom. Not embossed, but stamped into the bottom. So I would say I could probably get 40 for that also. So that was good. And then I also got, which I still need to count these to make sure they're all in there. But if you ever find like tarot cards or oracle cards or any kind of sort of celestial, mystical, astrology type cards, look them up because a lot of them do really well. People collect these, people are really into this stuff, and they're not cheap. And they tend to go out of print quickly because they're just constantly changing them. So this one does look to go about $28 or so. But even if I get 20 bucks for it, it's $2.99, so it's a pretty good markup. I like these because they're already in a box. You know, they're like super easy to ship. You just put them in like a bubble mailer and ship them out. But they tend to have good profit margins on those too. I do have to count and make sure they're complete. If they're not complete, what I do is I'll save them and I'll put a few in ephemera lots, because they also do tend to be cool for like people who use ephemera for different, you know, decoupage or crafting or whatever they do, journaling. And then I found this Hello Kitty and Friends Dazzle Dash set. This is from 2018, so not crazy old, but a little bit older. It has a little bit of damage to the box, but not bad. And these pretty consistently sell for about $24. I think I got this one, yeah, $2.99. So that is good too. So off of the $12 I spent last night, we're looking at probably close to right under $500 worth of profit. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm gonna set these back here. And real quickly, I will go over the items I got today outside of the mystery bin of toys. And then we'll go into the mystery bin. But they were, I mean, if I had a bigger budget for today, I probably could have laid down $100 or $200 in there. I try to be more selective on the items that I really like, the items that are easier to ship and deal with, and the items with the higher profit margins, because I just wasn't, I'm trying to be a little more resourceful with the money that's coming in, because I do have enough inventory at this moment and yard sales are amping up. So I want to get what I have listed as far as inventory listed, so that as these yard sales go for the next several months and I go out there and buy like 50 to 100 items at one time in one day, that I don't get like super overwhelmed. This bag has 12 of these Midwest importers. One is still in its package, but they are wooden painted turkey napkin napkin rings. And like they have a little bit like where they've been in the bag and the colors like rubbed from one to the other, and that'll be really easy to kind of just wipe off. But turkeys are harder to find. It is kind of an under marketed holiday, I guess. But in my experience, obviously like vintage Halloween always does good. Like vintage and even some current Christmas always does good. But as you get closer to Thanksgiving, there's just not enough turkeys in the world. So when I find something that's like well done, like well crafted and has a brand or is really cool looking or unique and it is Thanksgiving themed or even fall decor themed, I will go ahead and pick it up. And what I do with items like this is I just don't accept offers until after that holiday. because people will try to like preemptively like lowball you on prices. And it's okay if, like, you know, if people wanted maybe 10% off or something, no big deal. But a lot of people, especially recently, have been sending like offers that are like 60 and 70% off. I don't know if they think I'm Big Lots or something, but to just kind of cut down on the offers and the messages that I have to deal with, most holiday items, I just don't accept offers until after the holiday. And the same with like more collectible items. And I'll even, if people do send me kind of a lowball offer, I'll let them know like a timeline of when I would be more likely to accept offers at that percentage. And it, one, you know, is just a more professional way of communicating. But two, I'm hoping that over time, like they may consider, wait a second, I guess, you know, many of these people are running a sort of business, you know, they are business owners or they are self-employed. They can't just give, you know, 60-70% off of all of their items all the time. So just kind of trying to promote that structure, like, is basically what I'm saying. So I have 12 of these. It looks like a set of 6 of them recently sold for like, I think it was either $24 or $30. I can't remember. I'll post a comp. So I would say a set of 12 will do really well. I feel now that the less that families are getting together, because used to it was like, you know, pretty frequent families would get together and have a bigger dinner. Sometimes now it's only Thanksgiving or only Christmas. And so what I've learned is that while bigger place settings don't really sell for everyday use, holiday place settings with larger quantities tend to sell better. So I will probably list these somewhere around like $42 or something for the set of 12. And then as it gets really close to Thanksgiving, I'll probably start to drop it a little bit, you know, and then afterwards I'll do those deeper discounts. So we got our turkey napkin rings. Then I found a Buc-ee's. I'm not gonna fold this all the way out because I try not to keep like linens and stuff really right up on my dog. She doesn't wallow in my inventory. She'll either sit down here when I'm working or she'll, you know, walk around in the space. But even with her being a short hair breed, I don't want her just getting all over the clothing and the linens and, you know, me laying it around while she's moving about. But this is in very nice condition. I'm not even sure it's used, like the colors and everything. It doesn't look like it's even been used. But yeah, it has like a Dracula or a Buc-ee's dressed up as a vampire and then holding like a jack-o'-lantern or something. But these go pretty consistently, even right now when it's not Halloween. They go for $40. So that was a good find. I think it was $3.99. I did get, you are really complicating things. You know you're spoiled, right? It's okay. Somebody needs to be spoiled, and it's not me. I did get 3 personal items and then 2 other items besides the mystery bin of toys. So for personal use, I did get this, I can't pronounce it, Rahua. It's an island salt spray for your hair. So my hair is really fine, but there's a lot of it. Like I have native Alaskan hair, basically. So I have to use like a lot of like cocoa butter products and like creams and stuff for my hair. But in the summertime, it will also get like oily. So anyways, long story short, the salt sprays tend to help if I'm wanting to just wear my hair like curly without it getting like weighed down from like oils and stuff. So I got that for myself. I get a lot of my beauty products from Goodwill because, like, this bottle, if it was new, by the way, if this was new, I would sell it because it would sell for $32. But it is partially used, and I got it for $1.99. But I get a lot of my beauty products at Goodwill because a lot of donated products are higher end. You know, people get these beauty boxes and they try something, they don't like them. So I get higher end beauty products for like very little money. This is a coconut facial mist. Just hydration basically, but I'm keeping that one for myself. I actually spritzed it already. I'm trying to see if it makes me look younger. But yeah, that was $1.99. Then also for myself, I was very excited about this, a 1995 Christopher Pike book. I am a huge Christopher Pike fan to this day, even as an adult. It is one of the only authors that will actually put me on edge when I'm reading a book. So I like Christopher Pike, but they're also becoming more and more collectible. So when I find them, I pick them up, I read them, and then I save them for that day when they become worth something. What are you doing, baby dog? What are you doing? Then we got a Garmin heart rate monitor, and it was weird because this was like sitting on the shelf. Like many of these items were just sitting there, and I guess maybe I just got there at a weird time where things hadn't been bought, or there was a bunch of resellers though. So I don't really know. It just may be varying experience levels, or I'm not sure. I'm not gonna complain about it, but it just seems odd. I keep picking up things that are very valuable that are sitting amongst like many resellers. But this is a heart rate monitor. Liberty baby, she has seasonal allergies, so if you've ever had a American Bull Terrier or been around them, their skin is very finicky, and in the springtime I have to put coconut oil on her and different soaps and shampoos like are very irritating to her because her skin gets already irritated from like the outdoor allergens. So she spends a lot of time nibbling her feet or cleaning her feet. That breed is also very particular. Like she won't get in bed unless she's like thoroughly cleaned your feet, like a cat or something. But a lot of this breed do that. I don't know what that comes from, but they are very particular about that. Baby dog. Baby dog. Everybody's watching you take a bath. Yeah, they're watching you take a bath. They can see you. So this is new open box. Like I checked it out. The box has been opened. The item has not been used. It says bubble wrap and instructions. Brand new goes about $44 or something like that. There's a couple like new open box that have sold between like $40 and $47. And then used, they go like between $20 and $30. So I should be able to get a solid $40 for this one, and it was $3.99. And then the last and best thing, I have no idea what this one is worth. And again, I don't know how to pronounce this accurately. It's Henry Bendel. Henry spelled with an I, so it could be pronounced slightly different. But they do like luggage and makeup bags and that kind of thing. It's like a designer of some sort that I'm just not very familiar with. But I saw it on the bottom and the back of an end cap. And it's definitely been sitting there since last week because it has the orange sticker. Let's see. Well, it was put out 4/10. So yeah, it was put out midweek last week, and it's been sitting there with the whole time. And I noticed out of the sort of corner of my eye that it was just designed really well. And so I picked it up just to see what it was. And when I picked it up, I could feel like it has like a soft suede-ish feel. I don't know if it's suede, but it feels like suede bottom. And I was like, ooh, that looks nice. And then I saw the little sticker that's on the back, and I was like, that definitely looks like an upscale sticker. And then I Google image searched it, and I was like completely blown away because I didn't know anything about this designer really. So sometimes it's just picking up something that catches your eye, you know, because like, especially if you've trained yourself. Are you good? You good? Especially if you've trained yourself to pick up on items, like, or to just see the quality or see the design of something over time, and you've gotten familiar with the type of things that are valuable and the type of things that are not. Just trust your eye. If your eye is drawn to something for some reason, look it up. I would say 70% of the time it ends up being something valuable if you have trained your eye over time. So very excited about that. They look to sell anywhere from $150 to $300. If I get $100 out of this thing, I am happy because it's just small and easy to deal with, and it was $2.99, so I don't even, you know, I will definitely list it higher. I don't like undercutting people severely, so I'll list it higher if need be. Not to, are you trying to get down? There you go. There's more room. I will list it higher as to not severely undercut people, but I'm also not going to list it at $300 and sit on it for a year. You know, I'd rather list it just a little bit lower than that, or closer to market value, so that it sells quicker and I make that high profit off of something faster. All right, I'm gonna let the puppy dogs out. They need a potty break anyways, and also she's really invading my space at this point. But it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to navigate unpacking this mystery bin with her sitting here cleaning her feet. So I'm gonna go let the dogs out and let them run around. It's really nice outside. I will be right back once I get them situated. All right, I am back. Let me get my knee holes situated. If y'all hear my voice cracking a lot, so I have an appointment that I've been waiting for like 3 months to see an allergist on Thursday, because I've been having crazy allergies to like multiple things. And I found out yesterday when they called to verify the appointment that I'm not supposed to take any antihistamines leading up to the appointment on Thursday. So I am on day 2 of no antihistamines or asthma medicine, and I was taking like 75 to 100 milligrams of antihistamines a day. And so I'm already starting to have like trouble breathing or keeping my throat clear, which is super fun because it only gets worse from there. But they did tell me I could take a small amount if I absolutely needed to, but if I do take them, there's a chance that they couldn't do testing. And I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna wait 3 months to go in just to not even be tested. So I am antihistamine free, and it is getting exciting. I've been trying a low histamine diet, trying to drink water, all of that business, and it just is like, it's crazy, it's wild, the number of things that are bothering me now. I'm preparing for them to tell me I'm allergic to dogs, and then I'm just gonna have to live not breathing because I refuse to live without a dog. Anyway, into the mystery bin. I'm excited to see if there are any collectible toys in here because of the Warhammer and the trains and the Heroscape that I got yesterday. There's no telling what could be in this bin. It could all be junk, but I'll definitely make a profit. So we do have some more dinosaurs. This one, it looks a little bit older. I'm like spreading his legs. He's like a rubber puffy one. But I do make dinosaur lots. Like I have a whole giant, like 20, no, that's way bigger than 20 inches. 20-gallon bin of dinosaurs and animals that I have. And then I have more that I need to list. So I lot them all together, sell them as pretend play toys. So we do have those. This is an Ninjago movie toy, some sort of periscope. I would imagine this might be like a McDonald's toy or something. It doesn't say that, so I don't know that it is. It could be a promo piece or something. So I'll look that up. Pop darts. Oh god. Oh cool. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, I don't think it's gonna stick to the wood. Ooh, this guy is fun. Who is he? I feel like I should know who this is. I feel like I should know who this is, but I would be willing to bet this is worth some kind of money. He has a little dirt on his rubber vest, but that'll come off with a magic eraser. I will look that up. This is a Cars race car. It looks like it was battery operated. I don't know if it's remote control or not. The movie Cars does really well, especially a lot of the die-cast cars, because they make them for a short period of time and then they go out of production. Authentic Automo blocks. 2017. This is very nice quality. Like, I'm guessing, I would imagine you can take it apart or something, but it is really nice quality, like the wheels and everything, and then like even the label, like the stamp and everything. So I'll be interested to see what that is. Nature Bound. Oh Lord. I don't know what the function of this is. 2015. I'll look that up. I mean, I guess you could blow mosquitoes away. I don't really know what that is used for, but we got a little not so great baby toy. And then we got a Galaxy, some sort of car. It's like a rubber car. I don't know if that will be worth anything. Infantino, polar bear. I do lots of baby toys, so any of the little baby toys I can save, I'll put. That's interesting. That has a light on. I'm not sure why it has a little, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's like a light coming out of it. So I don't know what this is for, but we're gonna find out at some point. It is dated 2019. Yulu? We will find out about that. A little baby saxophone. This looks like it probably has battery corrosion, so I'm not gonna mess that. Little Weeblies. These are Mattel. So those will definitely go in with baby toy lot if they're not valuable on their own. We got another little Bright Stars baby toy, just like a ball rattle. Another Cars race car. So we might even be able to lot those together. This is a Paw Patrol dozer. So I do Paw Patrol lots, but some of the vehicles by themselves sell pretty well. This looks like that Blaze and something. Some sort of cartoon that I'm not super familiar with, but I have a lot of those already. This is, I would imagine, Mega Bloks or something, but it's like a little Spider-Man cruiser. Then we got a fake Little People. This is a Mega Bloks. He has a lot of damage, so I'm not going to mess with him. This is a little Toy Story Buzz Lightyear toy. I believe they sold these at the Dollar Tree, so that will probably just go in a Disney lot that I have. A little teacup. I don't know who that goes to. Always look for the teacup sets or the tea sets, because a lot of times they want to expand them or have replacement parts, so sometimes those sell by themselves. This is a fancy, well-built motorcycle. It looks like it holds some sort of action figure of some sort. I'm not sure if it's supposed to... Oh, it extends. I don't know how this guy works. He doesn't wind up or anything. I don't see any batteries. He is like heavy duty. We'll look that one up. See what that is about. Here is probably like a McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's Beauty and the Beast toy. His poor mouth. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We can't do that. Here's another Cars vehicle. So now we got us a nice little Cars lot going. I'm not sure who this goes to. O-Ball? I'm guessing maybe the figures that... No, that's like a little... That's like a ball. I don't know. I'll look that up because I'm not familiar with that, so that'll be a good learning thing. This is a little Sonic vehicle. Not so sure that will be worth anything. Then we got a giant My Little Pony. Let's see. I'm not sure that that's the original My Little Pony. It's Dolgen. So I'm not sure what brand that is, but I will check it out. If it's not worth anything, I make like girl toy lots. So I'll just put that in there with them. And we got some rubber duckies that look pretty insignificant. We got another Minion. I am about to finally list my Minions lot, so I'll add that one. And we got another one of these O-Ball something. Now these are both John Deere, and John Deere does pretty well in toys too. So that those might actually do all right. We got one of these McDonald's like Marvels figures, and I have like 3 lots of these that I am about to list, so I can add that in there. Some sort of like puffer fish. I don't really know what that goes to. We got another Weebly Wobbly. We got 3 of those guys now. another clacker. They just keep giving me the clackers. I don't know. We got a Loch Ness Monster with his head chewed off. And we got 2 more of these McDonald's Marvel figures. So that can go. A little flute. We got a Barbie, which I do have a Barbie lot I'm working on. And also my mom goes in next week finally for her bone marrow transplant. And it's going to be super stressful, and she has to stay 2 hours away from home for about 4 months. But she enjoys fixing the hair on the dolls and the ponies. So I am working on putting a bag together for her to take with her. I'm going to spray them all down with Lysol to keep the germs away from her. And then hopefully give her something to kind of do a little bit at a time while she's healing. So yeah. We got a baby doll here. Just kind of a cheapo baby doll. But I do have a baby doll lot that I'm slowly working on. So we can add her to that. And I'm going to go let the puppy dogs in because my dog is getting very bossy. All right. Let's see what else is in here. We got another interesting vehicle here. Greenbrier. Greenbrier, I think, is like a... I don't know if it's like a off-brand Walmart brand or something. I need to look into it, but I think it's like a Dollar General or something kind of brand. They make a lot of sort of like off-brand toys that look like other types of toys, including like the ponies. That could be a Greenbrier pony. Probably not though. It'd probably say Greenbrier. We got another rubber duck. And we got a rubber frog, but that is Infantino, so we'll put that with our, that might be like a bathtub set or something. We got a Barbie dress, but it has like hot glue on the back, so we will not mess with that. Another one of these Kid Galaxy rubber cars. Now these are like, I think Leapfrog. There's a few here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it till Thursday. I might stop breathing. I'm not sure if we have the whole set, but there's 4 of the 5. But I do a lot of replacement parts. So I sell things like this as replacements. Because buying a whole new one, a lot of times will cost like $20 to $30. But if a kid's missing like one piece and they can buy it for like $4 plus shipping, obviously that's just a better deal for them. So I do a lot of toy replacement parts. Here's another Marvel figure. We might end up with a whole nother lot of those. Here's a Snoopy. I do have some McDonald's toy lots that I'm about to list also. I will just keep adding those. Another Marvel figure. Super Mario. Now some of the Super Mario ones can sell decent by themselves, so I'll look that one up. But if not, it'll just go in a McDonald's lot. Infantino. So another little toy. And I bet this is one too. Yeah, so a whale. That is Grody. A lot of hair dryers in here. I don't know what that one goes to. Some of the hair dryers sell well on their own. I don't mess with them unless they're more elaborate, just because they'll sit forever. Another Marvel. We got a Hot Wheels, Big Wheels. I do have a Hot Wheels set that I'm about to list, so I'll add this one in there. And we actually got a lot of Matchbox. This one looks a little bit older actually, but it is made in China, so I don't think it's like incredibly old, but it does look a little bit older. Mattel, Fisher Price. It's like a little rolly toy. Oh, word. Another one. Those can go together. We got another one of those. Goldfish swim school, I guess is what these puffer fishes and stuff are. I may put those in a bathtub lot or something. This is a McDonald's transformer. McDonald's. We got another Super Mario toy, which that one may actually do well on its own. I haven't seen that one yet, so that one might be alright. And another these are the ones I like to see.
You're my favorite deputy.
Nice. These have Andy on them. The newest ones have a different name, Rose or something like that, because the toys got passed on to another generation. Let's see if it has a year. It doesn't have a year on here. But Woody always does well, especially the talking ones. I love Toy Story. It is one of my favorites. And we got another rubber ducky. And we actually got another Woody. This one actually feels older. Like this one feels more quality. Very different, but this one actually feels older. It is 2005. So it is one of the older ones. Uh-oh, he's not working. I'll have to get in there and see if it's just a battery issue. So I'll get in there and replace the battery and see, because the pull string, yeah, it's a battery. It's a battery issue. But love Woody. Love Toy Story. And then we got a Toy Story car. This one does have some like sort of dirt on him, but that should be easy to get off. I'm not sure if he's supposed to do anything or not. I'll check him out. Another Marvel. Let me get all these. We have some pots and pans. I don't mess with a lot of cookware. Not because it's not alright, it's just like there's not a lot of value there. They don't tend to sell for very big prices unless it's something really special. So I'll probably redonate those along with other stuff. This is some kind of furry ball. I don't know what that's supposed to do. You want a ball? You like balls. You want a ball? It's your favorite. Go get it. Then we got another one of those O-ball John Deere. So we got a good little lot of those. Now, it looks like we're getting into a bunch and a bunch and a bunch and a bunch of die-cast cars. Let's see what this one is. This is some sort of John Deere tractor. Let me find... I'm going to use this box. Oh, Lord. Because we're going to end up with a whole lot of die-cast cars here. Which is good, because they always sell in lots. And then sometimes you get lucky and you find red lines in here. I mean, some of these are older. This is actually a Matchbox from 1998. Now, obviously, the very best ones are from like the 60s. But ones from the 90s go well too. Ooh, this is 1977. So we are getting some older Hot Wheels. That's a police car. I'll typically lot them up based on year. Like periods, I guess you would say. So like all the like maybe 80s and 90s go together. I'll do like maybe 70s, 80s. And then most of the red lines I'll list separately by themselves. Another 1998. 1992. Yeah, we got us a little bin of some vintage Hot Wheels and Matchbox. This says 1974, I believe, so that's probably a pretty good one. $1994. This is 2012 Mattel, so that was probably part of some sort of play set or something. I'll check that one out. Ooh, this guy looks cool. 1997 DC Comics. It's like a bat plane or something. I'd be willing to bet that that one sells all right by itself. Oh, wow. We're getting a little bit older here. 1984 Malaysia. That one's pretty cool. I'll check that one out. Cheapo. There's a Sonic toy. It's a McDonald's. And another Sonic. Hot Wheels. Again from the 80s, 1989. Now some of these, the Yatming, still do all right. This one is missing some doors, so probably not that one. 1986 Hot Wheels. It would be awesome to find a red line in here. Toy Story McDonald's toy. Oh, cool. I like that one. That's cool. And 1982 Grover in an airplane. And that one makes me smile. McDonald's. I try to check for the actual McDonald's mark because if I list them as McDonald's toys, I don't want there to be like Sonic or Burger King toys. I mean, they can be in there, but I just want to disclose that in the listing. I'm not sure if that was McDonald's. I think it was, but I'm going to look that one up because Flintstones is starting to get known a little bit again. Road Champs. Corvette. That one has some age on it. The doors aren't closing, so I'm not totally sure about that one, but I'll check it out. Here's another Corvette, another Road Champs, and it doesn't have any doors. 1988 Ferrari. Ooh, we found Woody's hat. That's always a plus. We know he loses his hat. We got a hippity hoppity bunny. Uh-oh. There's one of those Yatming. know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Hot Wheels 1988 school bus. So even if these 80s ones aren't very valuable, like, I can definitely put them together. I'll be right back. I think she lost the ball she has under furniture. That's her. I lost my ballpark. Where'd it go? Alright. Crisis averted. Let's see. Lemon Lime Leveler. That's interesting. Ah, it's a Sonic toy. Now, sometimes Sonic toys are more valuable than the other toys. And like 90s Wendy's or Subway toys tend to be more valuable than McDonald's toys because they didn't make as many and then they stopped making them. 1989 Remco. We got this weird ball we're not gonna mess with. I'll put this one in a sensory lot. I need some rumblers. I got people asking for rumblers. This is 1987 and that one's pretty cool. I'd be willing to bet I could sell that one for something. I'm reading it upside down. That's why I can't read it. 1984. There's another one sort of like that one. Those are cool. I don't know who this is made for, but it is numbered. A lot of the die-cast airplanes did pretty well. A little fidget thing I can put in my fidget lot. May end up not even, maybe I just need to, I'll just put all these in this box because I was going to separate the ones I'm going to look up, but now it's starting to look like there's going to be more that I look up than not look up. So I'm just going to put them all, except for my Grover and the dragon, because I don't want to mess them up. And we'll check them out later. This is a Quaker State Hot Wheels from 1993. I can't read this one. Liberty. Watch these be worth a lot of money and I'm just like throwing them to my dog. Oh, that's so awesome. I bet I can sell him for sure. Chuck E. Cheese stuff does really well, especially when they don't make it anymore. So he's 2017. So we'll sell him. And then we got a Flying Agent foam flyer. I have like a lot of building toys, like little small building toys that I'm gonna put together so I can throw that in there. Ooh, Lord, that's very loud. There's a hang glider. It looks like a Dollar General toy, so let's see if we can lock that up with something. Here's another Super Mario McDonald's toy. So we might even just be able to do a Super Mario lot. A 1990 Hot Wheel. Then we got an Incredibles figure. So that'll go in a Disney lot. $1991 Bulldozer. Oh, it's a little koala with some eucalyptus. Aussie Bush Toys, Sydney, Australia. We'll check him out. A night glow stick that probably doesn't even work anymore. Some more of these little balls. They probably went to some set of something, but I don't know what to do with all those, so I'm just gonna give them to my dog. This is like a very cheap construction toy. And we got a Ninja Turtles glow wand. Probably not gonna work anymore. We got a little Buzz Light figure for our Disney lot. We got a McDonald's Hot Wheels 1993. This one is unbranded GTI. McDonald's toy. Greenbrier International Big Wheels. So I'll also do lots of, like, you'll see me save some of the unbranded or cheaper brand ones. I'll do lots of like off-brand die-cast cars. Some people do crazy cool things with die-cast cars. They'll take the parts and make other ones or paint them or, you know, repair things. So you can still sell them. They just don't go for a lot of money. I think this is Mega Bloks. No, just play. Not sure what that goes to. We got another hand glider. Lord. We got one of these giant, like, I don't know, I think this is a Gujitsu, but it's definitely like a gooey Spider-Man figure. He'll probably sell alright on his own. We got another stunt glider. Max Action ambulance. That's not the best condition. I'm not gonna mess with him. There's another one. Oh, it does alright. That's cool. A side swipe. 2008 Hasbro side swipe. And it's got like a transformer on the bottom. So I'll have to check that one out for sure. We got a Donald Duck. Liberty. Another ball. It went that way. It went the other way. That way. Liberty. It went the other way. Here, let's just start over. Uh-oh. It's not going to work out well. There you go. Good. We got a little... I'm not sure what that... If that's... I don't think it's Barbie. I'm not sure where that goes to, but I'll look that up. We got a Gumby camel. This is a McDonald's toy of some sort. I haven't seen that one. It's not very old. And then there's a Kung Fu Panda 3 glow stick. And we got Hydroplane Mattel 1995. That one's pretty cool. This is super cheap. Well, it's a Tonka. I think it's missing parts though. Unless I can find that part, I'm not gonna miss it. There's a Grizzly squishy thing, but I think that is in too poor condition. We have another Donald Duck figure. Oh, Berenstain Bears. I'm not sure what year this is. 1989, 88. That's one of the older ones. That's cool. I'm not sure if this is Lego group. I don't know what that means. It looks older, like maybe 90s. So I'm not sure. I'll check it out. Some Legos things do well. Then we got another Paw Patrol vehicle, but this one is in pretty rough condition. Like the stickers are weird and see-through and falling apart, so I'm not gonna play with that one. This doesn't have any brand, but it's kind of cool. I mean, I may just even be able to put a little cheap construction lot together, so we'll hold on to it for now. See if I find more. This one is missing its bucket. Driven Batat. That one's a little bit nicer quality, but it's, unless I find his bucket, I don't know if we'll be able to use him or not. There are way more, no wonder this thing was so heavy. This one was definitely like more heavy than most. That's not the right ball, or it would be moving. It's getting out of control. Sunny Days. A little digger. I'm not sure what this goes to, but I can look into it. Huh. Somebody's fire hydrant. He can't hold it, so it's not his. That's kind of cool. Looks a little bit older too. McDonald's toy. A cat. He looks like he's missing something, but maybe not. He just is very disproportionate. I guess that's normal. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing like a construction lot. A little Piggy keychain. Dollar General thing. That one's got too much damage. I had no idea there's so many toys. We got some more Disney Toy Story figures for our Disney lot. Another Buzz. And we got another one of these crazy toys. Summer is a month for like pool toys, sandbox toys, outdoor toys, kites, all that. So I can probably just do a little construction lot, and I'll just put like sandbox as a keyword. So those might do all right. There's just so many die-cast cars. Oh, Lord. This is a Wendy's. I'm not sure what that would have gone to, but I'll check it out because, like I said, some of the vintage, that's 1994 Wendy's. So some of the Wendy's as well. I Play, I Learn. Delectation. I don't think it's linked to like an iPhone or anything. I could be wrong. Maybe they're just playing on it, but that'll go with the construction lot. All right. I'm just gonna start grabbing like handfuls of these. We got a 1990 Matchbox. This is a a 1994 like Transformer. I'll check him out on his own. A 1991 cheapo made in Thailand. 2004 Eclipse. I remember when that was like some people's dream car. The 1990 Hot Wheels. 1992 Tonka. Oh, that's so awesome. This is a vintage McDonald's toy. Well, it's not that old. It's 2010. It's like a baby McDonald's toy. I don't know. I never saw that. That's kind of cool, though. I'll check it out. Oh, and there's another one. So we can probably lock those together. All right. A 1983 Mustang. And we got another little Ronald McDonald. Oh, that's a 1988. That one might do good. Cheapo. '96 LGT. That's interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, well, there's another one. I'll look those up because they're just unique. Another cheap one. '76 Hot Wheels, another fire truck. 1992. 1990. A 93. It's got like sparkly window. Machine. This is a 1995 SMI. I collect the mini cars. I'm not sure. That might be the Hot Wheels brand. I don't think that's Micro Machine brand. 1981 Jeep. This one has a bent axle. I'm not gonna mess with. All right. Yacht Ming. This does look like a little bit older one again. $19.94 Matchbox. Cheapo. 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 1994. 93 Duracell. Yamming. And we got another construction toy. This one's got like paint on the side though, so I won't mess with that. That's gonna be too much to clean. A 92 Hot Wheels. We got a Paw Patrol. I can add some Paw Patrol lots. 2006 Tonka. 1991 Hot Wheels. $1989 Cruiser. 1990. There's a Road Champs Corvette. Not sure of the year. Again, it doesn't have. They must have really not made their doors well because it's missing a door on that one again. Hasbro DC Comics. This is a Batman 1995. 1988. Soma 1988. That's missing its lift. 1993 Hot Wheels. 1993. Then we got a Wonder Woman. She's like a bendy 2013. If she's not worth anything, I'll put her with my action figure lots. Running out of room. $1988. Ooh, that's glittery. Cheapo. Ooh, Lord. Some of the Volkswagens do alright, even if they're cheaper. So I might look that one up by itself. That's cheap. This one doesn't have a brand, but it's kind of cool. So I might look that up. Matchbox 1986 Ferrari. Another clacker. Some sort of airplane. Cheap car. A Yarming. That one's cool. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. A Yarming. I think there might be some little more mini cars in there too. That's cheap. That one has some ooze coming out of it. Hopefully it was dried ooze. I'll have to look this one up. A lot of the motorcycles do well, even for parts. I don't see a brand on this one though, but it is a quality die cast. Cheap. Cheap. $1982. That one's pretty cool. You can tell that's 80s. Some sort of pullback Ferrari that's broken. Another Yetming. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Here's another like little mini car. Again, those aren't branded, so I don't know what they are. Alright, we got another construction toy. A little fidget bunny. This guy's cool. 1988 Matchbox. Looks like a milkman or something. Oh yeah, pasteurized milk. I'll check that out. A little fidget. Alright. Broken. Huh, that looks interesting. He's got some sort of connector, so I'm not really sure what he is, but I'll check that out. 1995 Matchbox. I cannot read the brand on that right now because it's too dark, but it is an older tractor. That's cool. There's some junk down here, so I'm just kind of trying to avoid the junk. These might be cool. Roller bots. I've never really seen those, but there's two of them. If I can put those together. Again, can't read the name of that mini. A little Disney 100 figure. Those do pretty well if you lock them up together. We got a Big Wheels, and then a cat. 2019. Can't read the brand. Die cast. And this is Matchbox. Here too. Here's another vintage tractor I can't read. Cheapo. 1988 bus. Cheapo. It's probably Road Champs or something. Mini car. Cheapo. We got PJ Masks figure. Another cheap one. Nice dough. We got another Toy Story Disney figure. A little cheap sea turtle. Is it? I think that is an original Polly Pocket figure. In the very bottom of this bin. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So I will keep her. keep her. I will sell her, but I will put her in a safe place. Crappy cow. Here's another one of those unbranded one. It looks like you can connect them like in a train. Here's a cheap motorcycle. This says Think Fun. Math dice. I don't know if that has any value, but I will check it out because learning toys sometimes sell. I can't tell if this is like vintage Barbie or not. I don't think it is. These are some Barbie boots I can put in one of the Barbie lots. Cheapo toy. Or car. And we got just a few more here. Let me see if I can get all of them out. These might be Barbie shoes. Yeah, I can put those in with a Barbie lot. This is a sort of ballerina Barbie. I'll save that. This is interesting because these are like vintage horses. So I'll have to check that out. I can't read anything on the bottom. And then we got a Matchbox 1987 Land Rover. It says Park Manager. A 1991 Hot Wheels. A 1990, like cheetah print. And I think, let's make sure there's no more Polly Pockets in here. I'm trying to see if that, I think that's too big to go as a Polly Pocket shirt. I'm going to save it just in case. So yeah, I mean, I think we did pretty well. We probably have at least 100 die-cast cars. I will probably take out the ones that are like a little more valuable. You know, if they're like maybe $8 to $10 or so, or anything above, and sell those separately. And then the rest, I'm probably just gonna sell it as a mixed lot. We did get a few more dinosaurs to add, so that will be good. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that yet because I don't want to mix all my good toys and my bad toys. Yeah, we got some more dinosaurs. We got some more McDonald's toys, a Marvel figures, a baby doll. We got a bunch of construction toys that I can lot together. 2 of the Woody dolls. One just needs a new battery. Then we got some random vehicles that I'm going to have to look up. Random characters. Probably a good sized baby lot that we can use. A Paw Patrol vehicle. Those weird Ballo vehicles that I have to look up. And then some cool things, you know, like vintage Bearstain Bear and Polly Pocket and Grover and an airplane and just a lot of cool stuff. So I think overall this is going to do pretty well. I don't know a value right now because there are actually plenty of things here that I'm not familiar with the value at this point. But I would say probably an easy $200. So I'm not disappointed with that at all. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna drink me a big thing of water, and I'm gonna rest for a minute, and I might go back up to the Goodwill again. I know y'all think I'm crazy. But anytime I find, I mean, now I have vintage 90s die-cast cars and a Polly Pocket and McDonald's toys from the 90s. So obviously somebody's been in there with vintage 90s, 80s and 90s toys. So whenever that happens, like, I've worked at a thrift store before, not a Goodwill. But when things are getting donated very quickly, and especially when they have bins outside to collect donations, donations get like mixed up. So if you find something in a category like on, you know, a Monday, it could be all the way till Friday or even the next week before all of that donation is put out on the floor. So I will probably be going up there twice a day over the next week just to try to catch anything else. I love vintage toys, especially when they are valuable. It helps. So I think it's literally a 6-minute drive from my house. So it's definitely worth me just driving up there, walking around the store one more time and looking. If we find any more toy bins, I will definitely do another toy bin. And if I find anything super excited, I'm definitely gonna update you guys. But anyways, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and going through this bin. And I think my dog is in a lost ball crisis again. So I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a good night.